just wanted to let everyone know that at 300 subscribers we'll be doing a giveaway, so hit subscribe and we can reach that goal sooner than I had hoped, maybe, and we can go and do this giveaway soon. It'd be awesome. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and have a nice day. Hello and welcome to the third installment of my Icecrown Citadel raid guide, and in this guide we'll be talking about the Plague Wing of Icecrown Citadel. And the Plague Wing is very simple. As just a quick rundown, it's very simple. Most bosses are tank and spanks, and you shouldn't have much issue with this. And but we'll just be going over simple stuff to know about each fight, and hopefully get you your achievement / your loot that you're looking for. So in this first fight, Festergut, it is a very simple tank and spank fight, as I said before. He will put a debuff on you that increases your damage done by 10%. However, at 10 stacks you will explode and you will die, thus fight ending. So you do have somewhat of a DPS requirement here. I don't really know what it is exactly, but it's very low considering this is in level 80 raid. You shouldn't have much issue hitting that DPS requirement, especially if you're a Death Knight using the Plague Stream trick. You should be able to take this out very simply. That's really what I did, and yeah, it's very easy. And all you have to do is just watch your stacks. If you think that you might die because your stacks are too high up and you are a paladin or someone that can kind of get rid of debuffs, then I would recommend doing that. But I honestly do not think that this boss should be too much of an issue. Even back in the day, this fight was a joke. But anyways, let's move on to Rotface. So, Festergut is the first guy up here, and he is a very simple fight. I said the word of the video is simple, honestly. This fight really doesn't have much to it, especially if you're using the Plague Scientist trick that I talked about at the beginning of this video. This really is a DPS race, and you'll find that this boss, as well as Futureside, becomes a DPS race. Now, he's applying a debuff on me right now that is not the gas spores. The gas spores really don't do much for you other than have a little bit of damage onto what you're regularly taking, as well as giving you a good debuff that makes you take less damage from diseases. So, it's not that big of a deal, though. You shouldn't have to worry about them too much. There won't be much damage at all. In fact, they're just going to be there to help you. But, the other debuff that he's applying, which I believe is called something Gaseous Bloat, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but what it does is increases your damage done by 10% per application, and at 10 stacks you will explode. So that is the DPS requirement for this, is you're going to have to be able to take him down before you hit that 10 stack mark. Now, this shouldn't be much of an issue. It does not have much health, as you can see here. I took him out at only a matter of a few seconds, and he is very simple. So again, like I said, the word of this video is simple, but it should be very easy to do, and all you have to worry about really is just getting that DPS mark and killing him before you reach that 10 stack mark. But let's move on to Rotface. So here is Rotface for you. He is a very, gosh, I hate to say simple, but he really is, even more so than Festergut was. Rotface, all his special abilities consist of him spewing plague at you. They don't do much damage at all. You'll see here how much I get hit for. His melee should not be an issue, although I'm parrying every single thing because I have my Dancing Rune weapon up. He doesn't do much damage in terms of melee either, so really he is again a tank and spank. Although you don't have any dealing things here, so you can see there that's his one main ability that might do some damage to you. It did 5,000 damage to me. It's not a big deal. Just don't stand in the slime, avoid simple stuff like that, and you should be good to go on this boss. Really. You can see here, the only thing that you might have to worry about is him putting a disease on you, which honestly, again, correct me down in the comment section below if I'm wrong about this, but he will apply a disease on a player and it will spawn a slime on you that does a decent amount of damage. However, I do not think that he puts that on the tank. I could be wrong about that though. But if he does spawn the ad on you, and I didn't get to it or something, then don't worry about the ads. Just focus on the boss and take him down as fast as possible, like I did here. And let's move on to Futureside after this crappy haul trash. So Futureside back in the day used to be a very tough fight, and it used to be a very tough fight to solo, I think, until recently. He seems to not do as much as he used to back in when I was trying to solo this before. He seems to just the slimes don't attack me for whatever reason until the third phase, and he's really, and again I hate to say it, but he's just a tank and spank. You'll see here I don't have to do much other than just do damage to him. And the only thing that you really will have to worry about is maybe the slimes if they start attacking you. The slimes actually do not do that much damage to you, especially the ones that are orange. They really shouldn't do too much. The green ones might become an issue for you a little bit near like the end of the fight when you have to have a DPS requirement, which I'll talk about that here in a second. But it should be pretty simple for you to be able to go and just tank and spank this guy pretty easily. I even killed him, you can see here, before you even get off a slime. So he's a joke now, and don't worry about the slimes pretty much. If they become an issue for you, go ahead and take them out. They really don't have that much health, so you should be able to like hit them off pretty quickly. You're gonna want to avoid that thing that you see here. There will be a little green spot on the ground, not the slime, but there'll be a little green spot on the ground, and he'll put a debuff on you that you can see here. Increases your melee and ranged speed by 200%. You do not want that. That is a very, very bad thing to have for anyone. You can see here I get hit by it twice, but it's a little bit hard to avoid. Try to avoid that the best you can. It really does kind of hinder your DPS, but you just want to make sure you don't have that on for the third phase, which he does not. You shouldn't have to worry about it for the third phase. Now, he's switching into the third phase here, and I want to talk about it real quick. His third phase, he is, again, a tank and spank. However, if you reach a certain number of debuffs, I'm not too sure what it is, I believe it's 4 or 6 debuffs, you will die, just like on Festergut's fight. So you want to have a good amount of DPS on him, and try and pop all of your cooldowns and burn him down before anything happens. Here, oh, by the way, here you go. Here's the slime attacking me, and it does, let's see, I actually used my bubble and didn't take any damage from it. So it really doesn't do too much. It looks like it just cast its thing on me and then started to melee me. So really, again, not a big deal. And there you go. That's Plague Wing for you. You can see the debuff there. It doesn't really get too high up before he's dead. And the slime on the ground, you shouldn't have to worry about that too much. It doesn't do that much damage. Don't get in the plague suit though. It's not worth it. Don't get. Just deal with the damage, nuke him down, and collect your loot. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like rating below. It helps me out immensely. And be aware that I am on the road to 300 subscribers. And at 300 subscribers, we'll be doing a giveaway. So hit that subscribe button, and you might win when I do my giveaway. So have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.